Alright, this is going to be a part 4 and a somewhat bit of a revisit on this ASUS Eee or PC. It has come to my attention that the recovery disk that this machine came with actually will reinstall Windows, and it's not just like a driver CD as it sort of makes itself out to be. I forget how I actually found that out. I don't know if I tried it in the interim or something. I don't remember. Boy, that glare off of these fucking screens sucks. So anyway, it turns out the recovery partition is not needed on here, and there's no sense using up, what was it, like 4 gig or so. We'll find out in a moment what it is. No sense wasting that disk space. I mean, 4 gig isn't a lot anymore, of course, because of all you gamers out there and shit like that, and bloatware, and fuck all. DOS was fine and did everything you needed, but anyway, I digress. Might as well recoup that disk space. The recovery disk will actually not only reinstall XP, but will also recreate the recovery partition. Again, I don't remember how I found this out. It's been too many months. I think I was playing with this back in March of 2017, and now it is May of 2017, and this has been long out of my mind because I kind of finished it. So we're going to go in and take a look-see at the partitions, which is coming up right now. One of the reasons I dug this machine out was because I have a purpose for it, at least a temporary, at least a temporary one. There we are, and that's going to be driving a video capture device. Oh, here's our partitions. So the system reserved is part of the Windows 7, and it's only 100 megabytes. But yeah, there's the recovery partition here, 4.89 gig, 3.51 gig used. So that's almost 5 gig, and I simply don't need it. So now it's fun because, first of all, if we go to delete this, there, we'll click that, and then we're gonna click delete. Then what we need to do is resize this, and the free space following, see how it says 5005? That's going to be 0. Which it won't let me do. Okay, that's odd. Let me see why. Maybe if yeah, I had to hit enter first, that's why. Okay, there. So now it's going to resize the main partition to fill up that extra 5 gig. And we will hit apply. And hopefully this isn't going to fuck up what's on here. If it does, then I'm going to have to reinstall Windows on it. But I'm willing to take that chance, because it doesn't take that long. It's checking for errors. It's running a simulation on... Why is it shrinking it? The fuck? Alright, we'll see what the hell this is doing. We'll come back. I think what happened is it moved that partition up in the list, so now for some reason it's shifting everything to the right, and now I'm stuck for an hour and 10 fucking minutes before it does that. So then I could resize it again, and hopefully it'll work. That's one of the problems with making a video and just clicking through stuff and thinking you know what you're doing, when in actuality it would be good to take the time to read. But I have other things I can be doing in the interim, such as some other videos that I could be making while I'm waiting for that. So I will do that, and I will come back in this very same video when that's done and fucking working right. I'm hoping that after it's all said and done, that it'll still boot up to Windows, and if it does, great, but then I still have to take an image of it again, because otherwise if I ever re-image it, it's going to have the recovery partition. You might as well just do it right. The system otherwise hasn't been used since. So anyway, we'll come back to this in a little bit. I've lost interest in the project for a couple of days. I had some other things come up. So I just let this do its thing and power off. And let me run through the setup here and see if it didn't fuck itself. Okay, I'm going to let that boot up back into GPartEd and see what happened. Okay, it's reading the disk. Let's see what it comes up with. Just what I want to see. So it completed properly. I will close out of this and reboot. And it'll eject the disk, which is nice. We'll take that out. And now we'll see if it'll boot into Windows. I don't know if the boot order is going to mess with the CD-ROM being plugged in, but it shouldn't, because there's no disk in it, so it should just go to the next thing. Wonderful, fucking wonderful, fucking wonderful. Alright, well I guess it's time to reinstall Windows then. Okay, now we're ready to reinstall Windows. One partition, that's it. Windows 7 is going in, and I will come back when I have this all done in another video. Thanks for watching. It's too bad this one was a bust. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.